I think that a lot of people say, oh, well, I found someone, successful and I asked them to be my mentor. I didn't have that. And not because like I couldn't have asked somebody, but just because like nobody had done what I kind of wanted to do. And I did look to people like Sarah Blakely or Patty Sellers at Fortune before I ever knew her. I would watch videos of her interviewing. I was like, wow, like to me, even though I had never met these people, they were my role models. And Tyler Perry says this. He grew up in a really poor neighborhood with he hadn't seen a successful businessman who looked like him before. So what he did was it was like every day I came home from school and I turned on the TV and I watched Oprah. Oprah was his mentor and showed him like, hey, there's a path for you too, and he was able to learn from her even though he had never met her. So I think the power of, like you said, learning, we have the internet. Go find somebody whose path you admire, look at how they got there, but also make sure to look at the sacrifices they made and the mistakes they made, because the path definitely isn't always a straight line. So you have to understand, like, maybe if I want to be this big successful CEO, I might have to make some other sacrifices along the way, and am I okay with that?
Who are some people that you currently today look to as inspiration, if anyone at all?
Yeah, no, a lot. So every single week when I work on a profile dossier, like I do it from I start with an idea first, like what do I want to learn about, and then I find the best person that I want to learn from.
Mm.
It's like finding a thing you're curious about, and then finding the best teacher to teach you that. Like for example, I wanted to learn about how people make good decisions in uncertain environments, and I found Annie Duke. Um, I wanted to know about ownership, like, oh well, if people underestimate me but like, and I'm not getting these big opportunities that other people are getting, like how do I navigate that? Tyler Perry, people, so many people underestimated him, but that ended up being an advantage for him because he was able to own all of his creative output. Then he became a billionaire because he had ownership of everything. um, every week it changes for me, to be honest. This week was Stephen Hawking. I find him so incredible, but he's a perfect example of someone. I'm like, look, he he believed that there was something more planned for him and that he could do more than his like what his physical body looked like or was capable of. He used his mind. At the same time, he had two marriages that ended in divorce. You have to ask yourself, like, why? And what were the decisions that this person made to be absolutely brilliant, but maybe his personal life suffered because of that?